heavy door is locked against the night, leaving out the noise and the city light. The keys are resting in their wooden bowl as silence starts to heal my weary soul. I kick away the shoes that ran all day and let the outside world just drift away. My feet find comfort in the cotton folds of the softest story that the carpet holds. Walking slowly through the hallway dim to the rhythm of a quiet evening hymn. When the carpet muffled every heavy stride and there's nothing left for me to seek or hide, I'll be the shadow on the bedroom wall, safe within the world that's small. So let's slide like slippers on the floor, far away from every open door. We aren't rushing for a distant prize, but watching how the amber moonlight lies steady and cozy, heart to heart. Coming home is the sweetest part. The kettle's humming on the kitchen stove in this little sanctuary, this treasure trove. Your presence is the warmth of a faded chair, the gentle scent of lavender in the air. We've traded all the stage for this retreat, finding all the magic in the concrete. When the carpet muffled every heavy stride and there's nothing left for me to seek or hide, I'll be the shadow on the bedroom wall, safe within the world that's small. So let's slide like slippers on the floor, far away from every open door. We aren't rushing for a distant prize, but watching how the ember moonlight lies steady and cozy, heart to heart. Coming home is the sweetest part. The world can spin its wheels until they break, but I've got everything I need to take. No more pressure, no more social masks, just the comfort of these simple tasks. Finding peace in everything it asks, steady and cozy. The lights are low and I am here, softest steps, so calm and clear. You're my home, my cotton steps. The evening air is crisp the skin, waiting for the quiet to begin. Our breath is rising like a ghostly prayer in the stillness of the winter air. We've walked through crowds in busy city squares, underneath the weight of all our daily cares. But now the streets have whispered everyone to sleep, and we have all these secrets left to keep. Your boots are clicking on the frozen ground, the only rhythm in this silent town. When the frost begins to settle on your heart and you feel the world is pulling us apart. I'll be the scarf that keeps the cold away, the gentle light at the end of every day. So let's walk like lanterns in the dark, glowing with a small and steady spark. We aren't fighting for the sun to rise, but finding fire in each other's eyes. Steady and slow, step by step, in the safety of the promises we've kept. The yellow lamps are bowing as we pass, reflected in the puddles and the glass. Your hand is tucked so warmly into mine, a little piece of heaven so divine. We've traded all the noise for this retreat, finding all the music on this empty street. When the frost begins to settle on your heart, and you feel the world is pulling us apart, I'll be the scarf that keeps the cold away, the gentle light at the end of every day. So let's walk like lanterns in the dark, glowing with a small and steady spark. We aren't fighting for the sun to rise, but finding fire in each other's eyes. Steady and slow, step by step, in the safety of the promises we've kept. The stars are hiding in the velvet sky, but we don't need them as we're passing by. No more searching for a distant sign, just the way our silhouettes entwine, walking through the silver line. Steady and slow, the night is cold, but we are warm lantern steps away from the storm. You're my lantern, my quiet home. The clock can't keep its frantic little beat. I'd rather feel the rhythm on my feet. The world is rushing by in streaks of gray, but I'm just looking for a place to stay. I see the ivy climbing up the wall, the way the yellow leaves begin to fall. I used to run until my breath was gone, chasing every sunset and the dawn. But now I found a treasure in the slow, watching how the garden starts to grow. When the highway's calling for a faster pace and life becomes a cold and crowded race, I'll be the detour through the clover lane, finding beauty in the soft and steady rain. So let's walk like the river to the sea, taking all the time we'll ever need. We aren't losing if we take the longest way, but catching every color of the day. Steady and simple, heart to heart, Every step is like a work of art. There's a melody in every rusty gate, and a kindness in the people who can wait. Your shoulder brushing light against my own is the warmest home that I have ever known. We've traded all the trophies for the view, finding everything we never knew. When the highway's calling for a faster pace and life becomes a cold and crowded race, I'll be the detour through the clover lane, finding beauty in the soft and steady rain. So let's walk like the river to the sea, taking all the time we'll ever need. We aren't losing if we take the longest way, but catching every color of the day. Steady and simple, heart to heart. Every step is like a work of art. The destination hasn't moved an inch, so why do we feel the daily heavy pinch? No more sprinting, no more out of breath, just the quiet life before the quiet death. Living every moment, depth for depth. Steady and simple, the world is fast, but we are here. One slow step, so calm and clear. Take your time. We've already won. The leash is hanging by the wooden door, ready for the sunlight on the kitchen floor. A wagging tail is beating out a happy drum as we wait for the morning to finally come. I tie my laces with a steady hand, heading out to wander through our little land. You're sniffing every shadow and every golden leaf, in a world where every sorrow is beautiful and brief. You don't care about the news or the rising price, just the smell of the grass and the morning spice. When the world is tangled in a complicated knot, you show me all the simple things that I forgot. With a cold wet nose and a heart so wide, I've got my favorite person right by my side. So let's try like the rhythm of a Sunday song, knowing exactly where we both belong. We aren't chasing ghosts or a hollow prize, but the spark of life in each other's eyes. Happy and steady, heart to heart. Every walk is a brand new start. The park is waking with a friendly bark, leaving all the silence of the lonely dark. We stop by the bench where the pigeons play, taking our time in the middle of the day. You look up at me with a grin so true, and I realize the world is better because of you. When the world is tangled in a complicated knot, you show me all the simple things that I forgot. With a cold wet rose and a heart so wide, I've got my favorite person right by my side. So let's try like the rhythm of each other's eyes, happy and steady, heart to heart. Every walk is a brand new start. No more deadlines, no more to-do list. Just the magic that the morning mist exists. Walking together, paw in palm, finding our own little island of calm in a world that is usually a storm. Happy and steady, the sun is high and we are here. Four-Pawed Rhythm, so sweet and clear. Good boy, let's go home. The moon is folding back its silver light, saying soft goodbyes to the velvet night. The kettle whispers, the shadows start to fade. In this quiet peace that we both made, the world is waking up beyond the door. But we don't have to hurry anymore. I watch the way the dawn hits your face, a gentle light that time cannot erase. We've climbed the mountains, felt the winter sting. Now we're resting in the promise that you bring. When the morning mist begins to clear and all the heavy clouds just disappear, I'll be the bridge that leads you to the shore, the steady hand you're always looking for. So let's breathe like leaves upon the breeze, floating through the dreams we caught with ease. We aren't building walls to keep the world away, but opening the windows to the day. Soft and tender, soul to soul, you're the part that makes my spirit whole. Coffee's getting warm between our hands. No need for grand designs or complicated plans. Your voice is like a melody I've known, a secret garden that we've finally grown. Every step we took through the pouring rain led us to this sunlight, washing out the pain. When the morning mist begins to clear and all the heavy clouds just disappear, I'll be the bridge that leads you to the shore, a steady hand you're always looking for. So let's breathe like leaves upon the breeze, floating through the dreams we caught soft and tender, soul to soul. You're the part that makes my spirit whole. The clock on the wall might be ticking on, but the shadows of doubt are finally gone. No more looking back at where we've been. A brand new chapter is about to begin with the kindest eyes I've ever seen. Soft and tender, the morning's here, and all is well. The light is new, the sky is blue. You're my morning, my dream come true. The dust is dancing in a golden beam, halfway between awake and a dream. The duvet's heavy like a warm embrace, as morning sun begins to find your face. I hear the kettle starting to complain, but I'm just listening to the quiet rain. Wait, the sky is blue and the air is dry. It's just the sound of time drifting by. The kitchen's humming with a browning toast, the simple ritual I love the most. When the calendar is empty for a while, and I don't have to trade a tired smile, I'll be the honey melting on your bread, the peaceful thoughts inside your sleepy head. So let's melt like butter in the light, before the day begins its busy flight. We aren't running for a distant goal, but feeding every corner of the soul. Creamy and sweet, heart to heart. A slow morning is a work of art. Your coffee steaming in a ceramic blue, a little piece of heaven through and through. We haven't checked the news or seen the clock. We're anchored safely at the wooden dock. The newspaper is resting on the floor. We don't need the world outside anymore. When the calendar is empty for a while, and I don't have to trade a tired smile, I'll be the honey melting on your bread, the peaceful thoughts inside your sleepy head. So let's melt like butter in the light, before the day begins its busy flight. We aren't running for a distant goal, but feeding every corner of the soul. Creamy and sweet, heart to heart. A slow morning is a work of art. The shadows stretch and then they disappear, but we are perfectly contented here. No more pressure, no more heavy shoes, just the softest rhythm that we choose, with nothing left to win and not to lose. Creamy and sweet. The sun is rising and I am here. Sunday butter, calm and clear. You're my morning, my favorite year. The morning is a thin and silver line between the fading stars and the pine. Everything is waiting for a sound, but peace is all that's laying on the ground. I step out where the world is cool and blue, and taste the sky before the sun breaks through. The heavy weight of yesterday is gone, dissolving in the promise of the dawn. I'm breathing in the stillness of the street, where the earth and heaven gently meet. When the mist is hanging light upon the leaves, in the garden in its quiet slumber breeze, I'll be the echo of this hollow space, with the wind just brushing past my face. So let's flow like the air, so thin and clear, leaving every shadow in the rear. We aren't heavy with the things we have to be, but weightless as a feather drifting free, pure and hollow, heart to heart. In this calm I find a brand new start. The air is like a glass of mountain spring, refreshing every tired, broken thing. My thoughts are turning transparent and bright, in the absence of the blinding city light. We found the rhythm in a single breath, far away from life and far from death. When the mist is hanging light upon the leaves, in the garden in its quiet slumber So let's float like the air, so thin and clear, leaving every shadow in the rear. We aren't heavy with the things we have to be, but weightless as a feather drifting free, pure and hollow, heart to heart. In this calm I find a brand new start. The world is waking up, I hear the sigh, but I am lingering beneath the sky. No more rushing, no more seeking out, just the clarity that's washing out the doubt. Knowing what this life is all about, pure and hollow. The air is fresh and I am here. Crystal morning, sweet and clear. Just one breath, I am free. The world is still asleep, the house is breathing deep. I open up my eyes to the pale and silent skies. The floor is cold, but I don't mind at all. I find my slippers waiting in the hall. They wrap my feet in a velvet embrace while I move slowly through this empty space. A quiet morning, a steady frame of mind, leaving the noise of yesterday behind. I write my thoughts on a clean white page. Peace is my only stage. The dust is dancing in a single beam of light. I wipe the table, making everything right. The kettle sighs with a low and heavy breath. Silence is a blanket, wide in depth. One small task, then another one follows, filling up the morning's empty hollows. The floor is cold, but I don't mind at all. I find my slippers waiting in the hall. They wrap my feet in a velvet embrace while I move slowly through this empty space. A quiet morning, a steady frame of mind, leaving the noise of yesterday behind. I write my thoughts on a clean white page. Peace is my only stage. I look at the map of the day ahead with gentle hands and a calm, clear head. No need to hurry, no need to chase the sun. The journey has already softly begun, like a traveler in a familiar room, watching the morning start to bloom. One step at a time, in my slippers in the light. The day is starting and I am ready. Slowly, silence is hanging like a silver hook, closing every page of your open book. The world is turning off its neon lights to give you back the peace of quiet nights. I know the day was long and felt so steep, with so many promises you had to keep. But now the shadows soften every edge, like the ivy climbing on the window ledge. Your heavy heart is finding rest at last, letting go of all the hours past. When the dark feels wide and a bit too deep, and you're standing on the edge of golden sleep, I'll be the humming in the hollow wood, protecting you the way a melody should. So let's drift like starlights on the sea, in the safety of this quiet harmony. We aren't fighting with the coming day, but letting every worry wash away, slow and steady, heart to heart. The silence is the most beautiful part. The stars are whispering in a secret tongue, a song that's old but always feeling young. Your breath is even rhythmic as the tide, with nothing left for you to prove or hide. We've traded all the noise for velvet air, finding all the grace that's always there. When the dark feels wide and a bit too deep, and you're standing on the edge of golden sleep, I'll be the humming in the hollow wood, protecting you the way a melody should. So let's drift like starlight on the sea, in the safety of this quiet harmony. We aren't fighting with the coming day, but letting every worry wash away, slow and steady, heart to heart. The silence is the most beautiful part. No more questions, no more restless mind, just the sanctuary that we've come to find. Close your eyes and let the dreaming start. I'm the anchor for your beating heart, slow and steady. The night is calm and you are here. Midnight lullaby, so soft and clear. Sleep now, good night. The morning light is filtered through the weave, a quiet grace that's easy to believe. The coffee's cooling in a ceramic white as we let go of the edges of the night. I'm pulling on the comfort of the wood to feel the world is finally beautiful. The oversized leaves and the tangled thread mirror all the gentle thoughts within my head. There's no need to dress up for the crowd in this room. where silence is allowed. When the winter is scratching at the pane and the clouds are heavy, with the silver rain I'll be the fabric that can keep you warm, a soft protection from the coming storm. So let's fall like shadows on the rug into the safety of a permanent hug. We aren't looking for a sharper kind of day, but blending in the soft and dusty gray, warm and muffled heart to heart. The softest layer is the best part. The afternoon is stretching on the wall, watching how the golden sunbeams fall. Your laughter's like a stitch that holds the seam in this hazy, happy, half-awake dream. We've traded all the armor for the lace, finding heaven in this cozy place. When the winter air is scratching at the pane and the clouds are heavy, with the silver rain I'll be the fabric that can keep you warm, a soft protection from the coming storm. So let's fall like shadows on the rug into the safety of a permanent hug. We aren't looking for a sharper kind of day, but blending in the soft and dusty gray, warm and muffled heart to heart. The softest layer is the best part. The world is jagged and the world is cold, but we have everything we need to hold. No more pressure to be bright or new, just the comfort of being me and you, in a shade of navy and of blue. Warm and muffled, the day is slow, and I am here. Soft knit morning, calm and clear. You're my sweater, my favorite coat.